Hello, Libra. Welcome to an amazing, powerful August 2022, where your life is going to reset in an entirely new direction with a big kaboom that will last up to 15 years. And there is a moon in the middle of the month that reactivates the early August kaboom. You're going to love to know more about this. Plus, there is an incredible amount of action by the ruler of your sky, Venus, supporting you in some really sweet moments this month. So stay tuned for all of those details. Before I get to that, a few orders of business. If you're new to my channel, I am Lori Lothian. I am the Lunatic astrologer here. And if you would like to subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, honestly, it does help the algorithm tell people to watch my show or my channel. Secondly, I have a lot of cool things now in my description box around learning with me. If you're into astrology and want to become your own astrologer, time your best life, I have my Sky Reader course. It is open, not open for enrollment. It's on the wait list. I cap the number of students I take. It is going to be coming up this October. It will run 8 weeks this time, not 6, because I really want to parse the learning a little slower for everyone. So check it out. Get on the wait list, because you get early bird notice discounts and you actually get in the course before it fills. Check the links below. My Divine Timing Masterclass for intermediate to advanced astrology people is about some ancient tools for divine timing. It's an astrology about prediction. If you want to learn those tools, that course is happening in September. It is open for enrollment. Check the links below. And lastly, I do offer this Rock Your Astrobiz course, which will help you as a professional astrologer make this as a business. It's a livelihood, not a pastime. I figured out how to do it. Let me show you how as well. All right, let's get going and talk about you in the month of August. So this is a month where, first of all, one of the things I want to focus on, even though I'll start with the big boom, I need to anyway, for every sign. This is the thing that hasn't happened since 2,300 years ago. Mars, Uranus, and the North Node have combined in a triple conjunction, a trifecta, in your 8th house of other people's money. So Libras, this is your bank loans, your mortgages, your stock investments, your 401k, your spousal's money, your business partner money, money that's off the table of your work salary, earnings, and wages. And so that kind of money is also inheritance money. So there's a big kaboom there, and it happens to be really active, like July 31st, August 1st, August 2nd, but it's a longer arc. You might have felt the rumblings on July 20th through to August the 6th. This is how long this is rumbling through the sky for you, like echoes of rumble. And this is going to shift your money story for the next 15 years. The way you earn money, how money comes to you, your wealth profile, all going in a new direction. It can be very rags to riches with Uranus here for you. So you're stumbling into royalty income, derivative income, passive income. You're stumbling into a powerful new money story. Now, this is a house of occult mysteries and magic and sorcery and paranormal stuff. And that's also reorienting to a whole new level for you over the next 15 years. What's really cool about this big boom is it's going to also be loved up by Venus in your 10th house. And it gives you some career success and reputation takeoff as well. For all of the details about that, you need to check out, I hope you will, my All Signs video about the big boom. It's in the description box below, where I go into a lot more detail for you than I will here. There is a full moon in Aquarius. It's happening in the middle of the month on the 11th and will flow for the 2 weeks that follow. That is a recapitulation of the big boom, because this moon at 19 degrees Aquarius, Sun at 19 degrees of Leo, and the North Node and Uranus at 17, 18 of Taurus reactivates this thing that happened at the beginning of August. So there's a fulfillment or a furthering through a full moon energy, which is actually about fruition, fullness, completion, or revelation. And so that clarity of the full moon is happening for you in the Aquarius chunk of real estate, which is your 5th house of money, luck, and speculation, your own independent business enterprise, your lover, your sexuality, your fun, play, pleasure, and your children. So keep all of those themes in mind, and your creative inspiration, as this boom reactivates things that started in the beginning of August, and we'll show you the way in the last 2 weeks of the month of August. Now there's tension here because it is a full moon, which can bring a sense of tension between 11th house Sun and moon in the 5th, your joy, your play, your fun, your pleasure, inspiration versus obligations to larger groups of commitment, social groups that you belong to. You could even find that you want to just sit around and start writing or creating something now, and you're really feeling inspired, but you've got all these obligations to others. So there's something going on with that tension. And you really want to say, where do you want to put your deepest energy? Because the boom is going to show you where the real money juice is over the next 15 years. It may not be in the obligations to the larger social groups or the others, or even to the great gains from your career that you think you're going to get by promotions and raises, but rather through some new direction. Now, this could literally open up an opportunity to buy a stock, a speculative investment, or honestly, buy a lottery ticket. Okay, just playfully. Don't bet the bank on the house on it. But there could be some exciting developments in the 2 weeks that follow this full moon around financial goodness for you. Yeah. Okay. The thing I really think I also want to go into next is that Venus, who is the Lord of your sign, will be moving into a new territory this month on August 11th to September 5th. She's going to move into Leo. Now, before that, she's in Cancer, which is fine. She likes it there. It's cozy, it's nurturing. She's been loving up your 10th house of reputation and career, trying to bring you more popularity, appeal, and friendliness, and even enjoyment of your career path lately. And women in power may have been loving you up as well, as Venus is going through that place for a while, for 3 weeks. But on August 11th, goodness gracious, this is a new journey where she's going to be moving in a very entitled, queenly way through your 11th house of larger groups of belonging and social circles, and your pennies from heaven. Good money stories can happen here. Venus is a money goddess. So you may have some good windfalls coming through August 11th to September 5th. You may find that you have friends who are women who are really got your back, giving you all kinds of support, opportunities, a leg up, favors from women friends, social groups of women being very positive and really moving you into a good space. So keep that in mind as a general long-term theme of the Venus story. Now, there's little micro stories this month, of course. Let's start at the beginning. Mars will square Saturn, while Venus, your ruler, trines Neptune between the 6th and the 8th of August. Now, the Venus story is lovely. Venus, your person, right? You will want her to be doing good things. And this is a love of higher order. Bring me a higher love, divine love, soulmate love, twin flame love story, or divine inspiration and downloads, channeling the muse at a new level. And it's from your 10th house to your 6th house of work and livelihood. So whatever's going on, it could be a new love story in the work environment that just feels like a twin flame vibe. It could be some essence of you channeling some new thoughts or ideas in your purpose, career, and livelihood direction that are really highly inspired and deeply infused with the divine element here. And then, at the same time, though, the gnarly part of the sky is that Mars will, in his Taurus travel, square Saturn. And so in your sky, the tension that exists here is Mars is trying to clean up some of the money stuff, how you handle your finances, or sever you from other person's money. That could look alimony, palimony, spousal support stuff, conversations going on there about separating assets maybe, or dividing your money in some way, Mars in the 8th. And as this is happening, Mars is paring away, cutting and dividing things up money-wise. You're going to hit this little bit of a tension point, August 6th, 7th, and 8th, where he will square Saturn in your 5th house. Now, this could be about your children, giving them money, separating your money from your kids' money, or a lover or partner's money, or you're working on how to make your business monies work for you by cleaning up and paring away things, and you get to a bit of a knot of tension here. But I think the Venus thing kind of helps smooth it out for you, because at the same time, Venus is moving through the house where Saturn, opposite where Saturn sits, and kind of talking to him in a bonifying way. Hey, you over there. I take care of Libra. We're going to work this out. So maybe there is some allyship from larger groups of friends to help you through what looks like a little financial knot on the 6th, 7th, and 8th of August. And then, and if you have a lover, Mars could spill secrets that are OMG, not comfortable, 6th, 7th, and 8th, about what that lover or partner has been up to. Okay, moving forward. The other part of the sky is Mars trining Pluto, 13th, 14th, 15th of the month or so. Mars is in a good relationship to the god of power and wealth. And Pluto has been moving through your real estate house since 2008. A lot of Libras I know have killed it in the real estate thing, buying, selling property, developing property, and stuff like that. Or you're just powerful from your home base. And now this Pluto gets a love up from Mars. It only happens every 2 years as Mars is moving through your money house, your wealth house. So this is wealth through home, property, land, real real estate, getting a better lease, selling a property, dividing a property, getting a better mortgage, refinancing something to do with homeland and real estate, or legacy wealth. Now, this could be money coming through your family system that's going to support you in some way. It doesn't have to be someone dies. It could even just be someone you know who's alive, offers you some support financially from your family of origin. Now, the thing about that is that this Mars trine Pluto is something to be really loving up, because Pluto will leave your fourth house in 2024 permanently. This may be the last Mars trine Pluto from this position. I have to check, but we're getting to the finish line. Alrighty, then Venus will trine Mercury will trine Uranus on August the 16th. Positive news, sudden unexpected developments, information news, marketing, merchandising, popping energy. So in this case, okay, Mercury, by the way, the messenger of the gods, dude, he is moving through the sign of Virgo, his home territory, from the 4th of August to the 26th of August. And this kind of energy we're talking about on the 16th is going to be a popping or yay of some good news, of some surprising news, but it's positive news. And with Mercury moving through his home sign of Virgo in great dignity, it's happening from the back rooms of your life, the backstage, the 12th house is where secret deals and negotiations are cobbled out. And you may be the negotiator of the secret deals, or it may be happening without you, I don't know. Or it can be payment processors like PayPal and Stripe, because that belongs there. I won't explain why now. And there's this like flush of excitement, and the Uranus is coming from, of course, your 8th house where the big boom happened. So what this does is it brings you some money popping energy that's very exciting and positive. And you may have negotiated a new deal, a mortgage, you bought a home, you sold a home, the details are being ironed out, backroom negotiations, secret deals, maybe you bought something off the real estate market, sold it off the actual MLS without going to the public, I don't know, but it's really exciting developments in your finances that are cobbled from the back room of secret deals and negotiations in the 12th, etc. And or PayPal, Stripe popping big money your way because you somehow managed to launch something that everybody wanted to buy in the online business world. Okay, yay you. And then, yay, moving forward, we have this Venus trine Jupiter, August the 18th. Anytime Venus is trining Jupiter, we love it. But Venus is your Lord, right? So you love it even more. And so it's going to really open up a sweet, sweet part of your sky. Venus and Jupiter together are making things happen that are benefic or positive. And, you know, in a lot of ways, because Venus, your ruler, is in her entitled Leonine domain, and she's moving through there with her full regalia. She's full of her own, you know, sovereign potency and power, August 11th to September 5th. And then she manages to hook up in that beautiful, lovely trine to Jupiter in Aries. Yes, he's going backwards. Yes, he's moving slow. He's stationing on the 8th degree. It's now moving slowly backward, but he's still Jupiter. There's probably something about this positive movement to do with a significant other, a business relationship partner, a marriage partner, or a legal agreement or contract that can be signed that's coming back to you from the past, and you thought it was dead in the water. I don't know what it could be. I mean, you're going to have Mars moving through your 9th house of book publishing, Libras, and yet this could be a book deal, an agent that dropped you wants you back, a publisher that had you before wants you back. With Mars going through your 9th house of foreign lands, travel, book publishing, higher spiritual beliefs, and Dharma. This is a long transit, August 20th to next March, that we see coming into play. And so the forerunner, he's not there yet till the 20th, but just before that, on the 18th of August, Venus sets in motion some sweetness around legal agreements and deals that Jupiter brings through opportunity with others. And so like the legal agreements is a 7th house, contracts and vows and oaths, that's why it's marriage, is a 7th house. If you have any audience marketplace that you sell to or promote your stuff online or anywhere to, this is going to be a positive development there. You may go back to an old strategy or opportunity. And Venus is doing this trine from your house of friends that are on your side, you know, benefits from friends, favors from friends, allies as friends. So a female ally friend opportunity could be coming up for you on the 18th of August to spread your message, to get your marketplace up and running, to succeed in that endeavor of being popular in the market. But I do think for some of you, it has also to do with an older opportunity that was in the past that maybe never fully developed, returning to you, especially an opportunity that may have come up sometime in April of 2022. All right, next, the end of the month is gnarly and sweet, bitter and sweet at the same time. Mercury will oppose Neptune while trining Pluto August 21 to 22. This is secrets revealed, information clarified. Mercury in big dignity gets it right, sticks the landing, clarity, end of confusion. The fog lifts. This is subtle. It could be with your own health challenges. You're having health issues or challenges, or you've been feeling that there's things that you do that you shouldn't do regarding addictions or self-sabotaging patterns. Neptune is moving through the sixth house of sickness, and Mercury in the 12th house of aha, eureka, clarity is giving some kind of shift there for you. At the same time, it could be also a backroom deal in your boss work situation that has been foggy and unsure, and you wasn't sure if it was going to happen, and now clarity arrives. You've got a trine from Mercury to Pluto, which is power and wealth, and this is from your, of course, your 4th house of what you're doing in and from your home. And yeah, Mercury in that sweet flowing energy, supporting from your 12th house backroom deals and negotiations, 4th house home. Things are shifting. Again, this can be legacy wealth developments as well, to do with bequeathments, inheritances, or liberation of trust fund monies, for all I know. The last thing I want to talk about, Sweet Sky, August 31st. Get ready to celebrate one of the sweet parts of our whole of August 2022. And that's going to be a really lovely energy. Oh, I forgot something. I apologize. I forgot to talk about something else. We do have, I don't know how much I need to go into this, but 25th to 29th, there is a Sun square Mars energy, right? So the Sun is moving in August through Virgo at that point in a challenging relationship to Mars, who's moving, of course, as we know, through the air sign of Gemini. So there's some definite tension between things to do with your spiritual beliefs, book publishing, foreign lands and travel, especially foreign lands and travel, because both 12th and 5th are the 9th are those things. Travel plans falling apart, difficulty getting them off the ground, difficult challenges regarding getting yourself away to go on a trip, especially if it's to a foreign country, around the 25th to the 29th, or legal challenges that require backroom negotiations that have to be hammered out. But then at the end of the month, Mars sextiles Jupiter on August 31st and brings a sweet kiss at the end of the whole story. I love this a lot. I mean, I really do. This is that Mars in the foreign lands house, the legal affairs, the courts, and book publishing, now deciding to have an opportunity open up because Jupiter in Aries, legal contracts, agreements, significant others, spouse, or business partners say yes. So it's whatever that tension is on the 25th to 29th, it sort of irons out around the 31st, and it works in your favor. I hope that's useful. I've got to go. I've got a YouTube live right now, and I'm a little late for it. Thank you, Gemini, for listening, recording on the 26th. You'll get this after my Patreon community. Thanks for being a part of my life. Sign up for my Cosmic Moonshine newsletter. If I didn't say it already, 30% discount code for any reading with me. All my 2022 60-minute videos times 12 for free, usually for sale for $47, on sale, on giveaway, to bribe you to come to my newsletter. I look forward to seeing you, hopefully, on my Cosmic Moonshine Weekly Forecast newsletter subscription list. If you don't like it, you can always quit, but you're going to get that code nonetheless for 30% off any session with me. Ciao, ciao.